Welcome to Utah Mushroom Hunter. I'm Blaine Washburn and I'm going to take you on another one of my hunts today. Since my last video, I've been to check a couple spots. I mentioned that I might be going up to an area in Ogden. I did go up to that area and it was heavily flooded. The areas that I found mushrooms in the past were all completely underwater. So I wasn't able to find anything there. And I've also, since then, I've checked a couple of my other spots and the low elevation spots are not producing for me. As you can see, I'm not too far off of a road and I am in a riparian area and I'm approximately 5,500 feet in elevation in this area. And I'm just about to check one of my spots that I found black morels in the past. And so I'm just about to go look at it. Let's see what we find. Look at that guy. He's got himself a mouse. Okay, so this is what the vegetation looks like where I'm at. You can see there's a great big dead cottonwood tree. And by the way, if I find a morel in this area, I'll probably find it in front of that cottonwood because that's where I found them in the past in this area. But you can see there's an old fire ring here. You can see the pine trees that are here. You can see the leaf litter. There is a lot of leaf litter, but it's not thick. And you can see the sparse vegetation with some grasses in there. This is the type of area that they like. So when I was here last time, this big cottonwood tree was still standing. It's fallen sometime since last year when I was here. This is the area that I found them in, right at the base of this cottonwood tree. And by the way, look at what we have here. It's just a broken cottonwood tree. And this is an area where I found them in the past. And look at this. Look what I found right here. There is my first morel of the season. Right there. Found my first morel, and if I keep looking here, I probably will find another one or two, but we'll see. We'll see if I can find some more. Yay! I've broken the ice for this year. This is how I like to cut these morels. A lot of people will just grab them and pull them up, and certainly you can do that. But what I like to do is I like to kind of pull back the debris and just cut them at the base. And I do this for a couple reasons. You can see here, there's right there. There's your base of the mushroom. Just kind of cover that up. The reason why I do this, two reasons. One is it encourages that mushroom to grow again next year. And two, I eliminate dirt and stuff. See, morel, these ridges on the morels, they can collect dirt super easy, and I don't like to expose them to dirt more than I have to. And so when I've noticed that if I cut them off at the base, that they have less dirt in them by the time I get them to my dinner table. Anyway, that's my suggestion. Anyway, we'll keep looking and see if there's another one. Usually when you find one, you often find another one in the area, so I'm going to keep looking. Okay, so I found it right over in that area there, and this tree landed right over the area that I found a couple mushrooms in the past. And so I'm looking through this, and I've already been looking a little bit too, and I am just not finding any more. So that might be the only morel I pull out of the spot right now. But I'm going to come back and check this spot in a week, and I bet you there are more, because we are still at the early part of morel season in this area. So without question, I'm coming back to check again, and I bet you I find another one in this area. Okay, so I'm in a different area now. This is the earliest I've ever been to this particular area. You can see there's quite a bit of snow on the trail yet. Still hopeful there may be something here. Tyler Hacking had found some at a higher elevation a few days back. So I'm going to trudge through this and try to get to my mushroom spot to see if there are any mushrooms here yet. I think I'm too early though. I'm not super hopeful I'm gonna find them in this area, but I'm gonna check. Okay, so one thing I've learned is that we are definitely too early to this spot. The areas that I've seen my morels in along this path, they're just not here yet. And this particular spot is a little higher than where we found that morel before. This, I think we're close to 6,200 feet here, 6,300, something like that. And that last morel that we found earlier today was closer to 5,500 feet. So we're gonna head back to that area and spend more time there. This area here is definitely not ready. So I'll probably come back to this area probably in about 2 weeks. I'll try this area again. Anyway, this is the path. This is my path that I found so many morels on. So this trail here, this is the area that I found many morels in. And we're not close to the water here. We're looking for black morels. The black morels are not less picky about being close to water. In my experience, you can find them well off the water, and the stream here is clear down the hill a long ways away. And up here on this old road is where I found so many of them. And they like to be right in this area right through here on this side facing the uphill. They just right in this area is where I typically find them. But even though I'm still being optimistic, I think I'm here too early. I've never been here when there's still snow. I'm gonna keep looking. Tyler Hacking told me that that he finds them close to snow. My own experience, I haven't found them so close to snow. But I'm gonna look here and I'm gonna check my area and see if I can find any at all. All right, so I'm in the car and I'm just about ready to head back. I think I'm gonna call it a day and end up looking in about 6 different spots. The canyons, I couldn't go up as high as I wanted to go in them, but the good news is I broke the ice. I found a morel today, and that was super exciting. I searched that whole area though. I was really surprised. Usually when you find one morel, you'll find more around in the area, but I looked hard up and down that river bank and I could not find another one. So we just end up with the one morel today, but give that area another 10 days or so, and I suspect I'll be able to find quite a few more up there. But anyway, thanks again for watching Utah Mushroom Hunter, and we'll see you again soon. I'll probably make another video in about a week, maybe 10 days. Thank you.